Stopping right there would have been okay. That's okay. That would have done. That would have been nice. I think Arthur would like to have that one back.
Move to his left too much. He's got to move to his right, away from the punch that represents danger to him.
There it is again! What a thudding shot that was!
Yeah, you got to position yourself right, and he didn't. If it's not set up and delivered, and there's the setup. Watch again. Watch the left hand, how it's left out there. It's left out there just to distract Figueroa, take his vision away. A beautiful setup. Take a look again. See, the left hand brushes across his eyes. Doesn't do any damage to him. Doesn't jolt him. It just blinds him. Watch it in real time right here. So again, yeah, Bailey has power. It's a good punch, but the delivery system was really what allowed this punch to have that effect. Watch the delivery system again. Blinds him with the left hand, the right hand right there.
Well, those 38 years may come into play in a hurry at 227 pounds. Big right hand. Is the final knockdown, overhand right. There it is. He heads through the ropes, smashes the computer, and luckily does not get injured. From yet another angle, it will look just as bad for Harry Terrell. And, you know, the thing is, that wild overhand right
What training Matthew Macklin has done. Hats off to Billy Graham, Kerry Kayes and the team. Oh, that could be curtains. He won't get up from that. 10th round, Macklin's out. Fight's over. No celebration for Jamie Moore because the doctors will need to come in.
Fight tonight. Matthew Macklin, it was totally drained. He had nothing left, and that was part of the reason why he ended up in that situation. It wasn't a nice thing to see. It was a thudding shot. Jamie Moore's shots were very, very strong all the way through the fight. But when you're a fatigued, tired fighter that's giving your all physically and mentally, and you get hit with a shot like that, there's no coming back.
Jamie Moore was well ahead on 2 of the 3 scorecards. One scorecard was level. Would you have seen it that way, Ricky?
Yeah, you know, you could have a case.
Against Spinks, a clubbing right hand by Foreman. Now let's see if he's learned anything about how to survive, because he's got 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Oh, and that's it.
And I don't think this fight's over. This fight's over. This is the finish of the fight, and Jerry Cooney really, for all intents and purposes, the left uppercut, there's the right, it's all over.
You know, George Foreman throws a lot of unorthodox punches. That time he threw an uppercut, he got out over his lead foot, and he threw a perfect uppercut.
Well,
walking in with it.
Yeah, keep in mind, Alex, it's against a man who's really out on his feet. I mean, Jerry Cooney showed a lot of gameness and just trying to continue. Again, George comes in for the kill.
But the thing I was impressed about, Dan, was the accuracy of Foreman.
By Nonito Donaire working well. Oh, my! Look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet! In terrible shape. It's all over! It's all over! Nonito Donaire has pulled off the monstrous... Started to land the counter left hand, and here it would come in dramatic fashion. Again, lunging in Darchinyan, as he has, not concerned about defense. You have to admire the courage of Darchinyan and the will. As hurt as he was, trying desperately to get up and continue. And clearly we know he was hurt. And you see there, just not doing well. And from above, we get a chance to see how well that left hook landed. It was just a perfect counter left hook by Nonito Donaire. And, you know, we talked about how the left hook had been successful early in the fight and really was the surprise weapon tonight. We would have expected the right hand to be more of a weapon for Donaire, and it put an end to Vic Darchinyan's invincibility, that's for sure, and of course his undefeated streak. And as he lunges in, you'll see the right hand very low for Darchinyan, keeps it very low, walks into a left hook, and that unalterably changed this fight and ended it.
Which is where he always looks happy. That's a good body shot from Takalu. Back he comes, gets in right, crosses as well. And Alexander's head is an open target. He's leaving himself over, but look at that! A left hook, and that might be curtains! That might be good night!
He wanted to take the initiative. He wanted to get in top early. Takalu was cagey, but as I said, I think he's going to regret not taking the initiative a little bit more. But he left his He was the one with the tighter defence, but not here. Look at this. Bang on the chin. Couldn't have landed on a more sweet spot. And that's all over. Full credit to Mickey Vann. He knew it was over and he acted swiftly, getting him onto his side. Make sure he's not swallowing tongue and he can breathe properly. But look at this. Natural puncher. Doesn't have to think about it. Slipped the lead. There it goes. And you can see the way the punch landed. The jolt it gave to his chin. Unbelievable.
What a triumph that is for Wayne Alexander. Coming a few months after that terrible defeat against Delroy Mellis. This time he was prepared well, and what a triumph too for his new trainer, John Preen, as well.
Yeah, that's tremendous, because this was on paper a real tough 50-50 match. But I don't think there's a light middleweight in the world, Ian, would take that shot and keep upright.
Pity he couldn't land one like that when he fought Harry Simon for the WBO title. He landed plenty of good ones, but
Ian, that would sort out most of them. I mean, that was a peach. It was bang on the button, and you get the full weight of the body, the legs, everything went into that shot.
Come on, get out. Come on, let's go. One of the questions in some fights about Rockman has been his stamina.
Right hand puts Rockman on the floor right next to me. Right next to me. Right next to me without any legs.
Yeah,
and there's the shot.
Yes, that was over. That fight was done with right there. I hate to say it, but that fight was done with.
He had already survived about a minute of the round with no legs, Roy.
Yeah, that's right. And that's why you know that punch right there was it. And that's what I mean when I was telling Larry about taking chances. That really was a chance that he should not have taken.
Oh, terrific shot. That is a great punch. And I don't think Buckland's going to get up. He's out cold. That is a cracking shot. The right uppercut was an absolute piece. Superb shot. Let's watch it again. Oh. Well, they don't come a lot better than that. Barry Jones described it as a world-class punch, and the moment it landed, he knew it. Great punch. You could go a long way before you saw one better than that. We've all watched great fights over the years, great fighters like...
Throughout the whole fight is that Hurtado's beating Whitaker to his game.
Oh, what a left hand by Whitaker! And he takes advantage with 4 more straight left. Arthur McCanny watching. And it's over. It is over. Pernell Whitaker rescues himself from it.
He got himself hung up in the ropes one night at Madison Square Garden and wound up dying in a New York hospital. I think if he had it to do over again, Arthur McCanny might have stopped this 1 or 2 punches short of where he finally did so.
I agree with you, Jim. He was helpless there on the ropes. He couldn't escape, and he wasn't returning any fire.
Stopping right there would have been okay. That's okay. That would have done. That would have been nice. I think Arthur would like to have that one back. Just a couple punches short of there.
Be that as it may,
you can't expect Whitaker to back up now, knowing that he's been behind all night. Trying to finish it.
No, Whitaker's just doing his job. He did exactly what he had to do under those circumstances.
Well, like George Foreman and Joe Frazier.
Nobody ever followed a corner's instructions better.
That's for sure.
They told him he had to go out and knock the guy out.
And he did it.
And he went out and did it.
No, James Toney against Tim Littles followed instructions in exactly the same way.
I said better.
Yeah, I like the idea. Of that Walsh-Smith fight. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? Oh, what about that? What about that? And that sends a message and sends his fans delirious. Smith is celebrating. When it came, let's watch again. Oh.
It started with the right hand, or I think the left took the most of the damage. Yeah, the left hook, isn't it? Definitely the left hook.
3-4 shots right on the button. Here we go.
But the speed in which he delivers them, without losing any power in those shots.
Well, 4 shots right on the button.
He's out on the first shot. I think he's out on the first shot. And he hits him as he's on his way down. Yeah, he's out on the first shot.